Okay guys, so now we are at building number 16 of the map of Angra on foot, and I believe the name of the building is like, forgive my pronunciation, Solar dos Remedios. I'm saying that wrong, I know it. But this is the beautiful building. It starts here. This is the main entrance of the building. And it goes all the way over there. It's like huge, a huge building. So we will be going in here and seeing if there's anybody that we can talk to give us a little bit more history about this building. And maybe view some of the architecture, and maybe we'll see some beautiful crown molding and hardwood floors as well too, is what I'm hoping to see. So let's go inside. Okay, so this lovely gentleman came to me, and he speaks a little bit of English, and he's trying to explain the history of the building to me, and he's looking for a pamphlet that is in English, but he said there is some rooms that I can film because this is now a place of business, of course. Very accommodating, very nice people. I know my requests are kind of far-fetched. You know, it's rare that somebody would just go into like a random building and, you know, ask for, you know, the history behind the building and, you know, any extra information, but they're very accommodating, which is really nice. And this is one of the rooms that he said that I can record, and just look how beautiful. I mean, everything is done with so much care. That's modern. I think that's the only modern piece of furniture that's in here though. Look at this trunk. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Such a beautiful place. Okay, you guys, so I was able to get a little bit of information in English, and I will take a better picture of this and share it with you so that you guys can learn a little bit more information about the building. But this is the chapel, the church, and this is a place of work. They are being very accommodating, and they're going to take me inside so that I could take a few pictures. Guys, look at this.
This is the same building. Okay. Is destroyed in 18
earthquake?
Wall.
Uh-huh.
You know? Okay. In 18 years.
Oh,
100.
1800s? Or 1980?
Yeah.
1981 or 2?
One.
1981, the earthquake. Wow. So this is all redone,
Yeah.
you guys. That is so sad. But look how beautiful it is, you guys. I am so fortunate that they were kind enough to take me into these buildings. Like I said, it's rare that you're just gonna go into somebody's place of work and be like, hey, can you tell me about your building? But there's so much history behind, you know, these beautiful historic buildings. And I know that you guys were curious about, you know, what the inside of the buildings look like and some of the architecture and the floorings and, you know, a little bit more history. So that's very kind of them to do that for us. Okay, so she explained to me that this is one of the original doors, and this is one of the original windows. Wow, how cool that they preserved as much as they possibly could. You guys, she's taking me, like, I don't even know how I get this lucky sometimes. She's taking me all the way up. You guys saw the original staircase in that photograph that we just saw. Look at the door. Look at the view, you guys. We are inside this building. I'm so excited. Another door.
And I don't know what it is.
Like an altar,
Yeah.
possibly. Wow. Looks like they're constantly doing repairs. I mean, we live on an island and the weather can be extreme. So things have to be kept up. People are so nice and so accommodating. I literally just got like a small tour of the place and learned a lot more history of the building. So basically this was a house of a family of two families. And when the family, you know, got old and passed away, they turned this building into an orphanage. And after that, it became an office building for the government of the Azores. And so I got to go into, and you'll see the pictures and everything, but I got to go into the chapel. Look how beautiful it is. In 1980, the building and the whole entire island, and well, a lot of the islands had a really bad earthquake. And when that happened, a lot of stuff was destroyed. So they were able to rebuild it to the best of their capability with, you know, some documents that the original family had in a book. But they rebuilt it to the best of their capabilities. And so you'll see some of the pictures of like a little bit of the blueprints. It's not detailed blueprint. They kind of got the idea and did the best that they possibly could do to repair the building back to its original glory, if you will. But you'll see in the video that I do get to go up the little spiral staircase and like view you know, not the bell tower, but like the main room, one of the main altar rooms of the chapel, which is really, really cool. So you guys, this is Lisandra. I hope I'm pronouncing that close to it. And she just explained to me, she's the one who kind of took me on a little tour. She just explained to me that this was actually a courtyard for the orphanage. And then she explained to me that this little section of the building here is actually the graveyard or the cemetery, if you will, for the original family. So they're actually underground in this portion of the building right there. I would never have known that information if you hadn't told me. And I'm very intrigued by that information. And I can't wait to share it with everybody. Okay, so I had a few minutes to spare before I have to go pick up my son up from school. Gosh, I can't talk. And I came over here and I had a little coffee. I believe they call it meia leite, like half milk, half coffee. And I came over to this beautiful park. It's one of my favorite places to come in Angra Do Heroísmo. And when we were visiting the building that we just came from, the House of Remedios, I guess you could call it for short, I was advised to come to this yellow building behind me here. And she said that it is one of the most beautiful and one of the most historic government buildings here on Terceira Island. And that will be the building that we visit next, this yellow building. Probably an old palace as well, too. So it's been really nice to be able to share this information with you guys and some of the history of Angra Do Heroísmo. So don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos as we view these beautiful historic buildings in Angra. Stay tuned. Bye for now.